My family accused me of being a creep to my sister, so they kicked me to the streets, but now after 30 years they want to meet in person to apologize. My girlfriend backhanded me, called me nasty names like I was some creep, and then told me we were done and walked out. My dad grabbed me by the arm and threw me out of the house. He was yelling at me that he wasn't going to put his daughter at risk from a creep. I banged on the door to be let in, crying and telling them it was all lies told by Mark. My dad apparently had enough. I heard the locks. He opened the door and shoved me to the ground and told me to get lost. I told him I had nowhere to go and he said that wasn't his problem, and then he closed the door. I found myself on the streets with nothing to my name and no place to go. I tried calling my dad's parents, but he had already called them and they told me they won't help a creep. My mom's parents passed away before I was born, so I really had no options. I lived on the streets for 2 years, doing what I had to in order to survive. No kid should have had to do what I had to do in order to just live. There were some really dark days. Shortly after I turned 18, I found a job working at a boxing gym states away from where I began this horrible journey. I worked there for years and learned the sport, which helped me with my hate and anger. Then one day I met a new girl, Amay, who was only 20, at the cafe down the street from the gym. At this point I was 35, and I know it's a huge age gap, but we just clicked. I don't believe in fate, or soulmates or any of that stuff like that, but if there is such a thing then we had it. We dated for 2 years and then got married. Her dad was an electrician and hired me afterwards. I think he did so mostly to know I would be able to support his daughter and know I was doing right by her, but also in case he needed to keep me in check. He never said this to me, but as a dad I get it now.